All right, everybody, welcome back to another episode of Assassin's Creed Valhalla. As always, I'm Captain Beefy here with the Game Vault. If you haven't already, please dive right in and subscribe to the channel and ring that bell for notifications. Don't forget to also leave a comment and a like on the video down below. Tell me what you think and share us on social media. It is greatly appreciated. So, we are going to head over to Ireland for a bit. We're going to mix things up and jump off this main story for a little while and do the Wrath of the Druids expansion. I imagine this will take us probably quite a few episodes to get through. I don't think this is a short and sweet little side mission by any stretch of the imagination. This was paid DLC. It was part of the no, we're not going to do that. It was part of the season pass I got when I bought the game. I bought it with the season pass. Ubisoft and Assassin's Creed reputation, was good enough for me that shortly after it came out, the reviews I heard, I was like, yeah, you know what?
Hey, what?
I'm going.
No! Get the murdering heathen!
Who is this guy? Why do these guys keep popping up? Screw you guys. So anyways, where were we? Yeah, so the reputation was good enough. I was never, for some reason, I never played Assassin's Creed anything. I may have screwed around with one of the early ones briefly a long, long time ago. Like, I'm talking 1 or 2 or 3. I don't even know what the early ones were exactly, to be honest. But it just was not a game. I don't know. It just, there was something about it that kept me from doing it. Alright. So we're at the naval blockade. We need to destroy some structures here. And there's a bunch of bad guys. So, what are the structures we need to destroy? I don't know, we're gonna kill some dudes, that's for sure. Come on, hurry up.
Hey, what?
The assassination down real quick. Move on. Well, the gig's up now. Well, maybe not. He didn't sound an alarm. That's good. There's a lot of people here. Okay. So what are we doing in here? I guess we're gonna light this on fire. Is that what we're gonna do? Okay, no. There's a structure.
Fire!
Come on. Oh, how'd that feel? Alright, well.
Stop there, you.
Go ahead and kill these guys, I guess. This has a recommended level of 55, but I really wanted to progress the game a lot more before I came over here, and that progressed the main game pretty far, I think. I don't know how much longer we have, how much more we have to do. To be honest, not sure of that, but whatever the case may be. Show me something over here. They must be in proximity. What do I have to shoot? I don't understand. Is there... maybe there's... what do you call it inside? Nope.
Out you!
How was that? So yeah, what else do we have to destroy here? I don't get it. I don't know what we're doing wrong. Maybe there's oil barrels around the buildings or inside. Let's take a look. It's indicating we have to do something. Blockade. But I don't know what. Maybe it's underneath. Let's take a look underneath. No. There's nothing underneath this that can cause trouble. It's also weird. I guess we can try flaming arrows again.
They won't like that.
Okay, it's got a fire going. And that one's got a fire going. Alright, that's got all the structures over here we need to destroy. Alright, it was just as simple as that. I was overthinking it. Oh, look, a convenient placed bunch of floating logs. Just waiting for me.
Hey, wait! Hit that damn spider off!
I got that thing destroyed. Assassinated, just like that. Goodbye. We did that just for fun. Alright, so let's go ahead and get high ground here. Pop this guy off. anybody up high. So we'll take some high ground here and what can we do? Kill that guard. Try and pop these guys off a little bit. Yeah. Oh crap! Oh, sorry, did that land on your head? I wasn't even paying attention to that. I forgot he was already kind of eyeballing me.
Almost got you. Ha!
Oh, that sucked, didn't it? It's kind of hilarious. Coming up to, come on. I'm just gonna wait for you right here, buddy. Hunker down. See which way you're coming. Can you not see me anymore? Can I hit you through the slats? That would be funny. Come. Boom. Just like that, you're dead. Alright. And we're in photo mode again, damn it. What else have we got to destroy over here? There's a little gold, so let's grab that. Whatever it is. Definitely take a few more arrows since we've burned through a few. Guess we want to destroy that. Okay. Can we light this in here? Oh, we surely can.
One more should do it.
Get it lit up. Alright, that's all of it.
Those trading rivals are defeated. The river's clear. Now we'll see about this so-called King of Dublin.
King of Dublin.
Have to repair that.
Oh great, I'm on fire. Yeah, I'm on fire. Alright, so let's head back. And go talk to our newfound friend there, that quote-unquote non-binary Irish Celtic lady. Oh, it's so ridiculous. Stop pandering, guys. Just make characters that are normal, please. Non-binary people didn't exist back then. If they did, they were probably killed as witches or something. Certainly one referred to in that manner. So that's what really makes it bad. It's just a talking point reference. Gender fluid, non-binary, whatever. It's like, come on, dude. That's not a thing. You guys have had that in the last couple of years. People kind of felt that way back at the time here and there, but nobody identified as it. Just haven't made it up yet. So, anyway, that's enough social commentary. How's our friend here? Hey, non-binary lady.
Azar, The river's clear, save for a few bodies and sticks. Your goods will get through.
Your reputation comes honestly then, though I am not sure about the name Wolfkist.
The scar on my neck.
Ah, my Viking name would then be Azar One Eye.
Thank you, Azar One Eye. My men will help construct your trade post.
Then I am twice indebted to you. If ever you change your mind about Ireland, I will be found in the trade post, once built. Oh, and I found your letter. Here.
Oh, that's right, she had a letter for me.
My cousin Barith is alive and king of Dublin. The not near never failed to delight.
So my cousin's the king over there? That's convenient.
Eivor, are you prepared to go to Ireland?
Yeah, why not?
Azar, you did not tell me the king was my cousin.
It was most amusing this way, was it not? A little mystery.
I prefer to know what is what. But it was a pleasant surprise.
He's eager to see you. Shall we set sail?
Oh, we're going to Ireland.
Yeah, I would like to see this land. And my cousin Barith.
Definitely check this out. It's gonna be cool. It's kind of fun to get away. I mean, we got away to Asgard for a little while. We got away to Scotland for a bit. We went to the Americas for a few episodes. You know, and then you come back to England, and somehow feels a little refreshed when you get back. So it's cool. I like that, you know. But this is going to be a journey, I think. I believe this is a pretty substantial expansion. And in time here on the channel, it's going to...
Ireland. A patchwork of petty kings jostling for hills and pastures and green, green glens. My adopted isle.
Now, being that we're over leveled for this and overpowered.
Azar, how is it that Barith, as Norse as ice, is king of Dublin?
Dublin is a Viking city, Eivor. But in fact, merchants and beggars come from all parts to parade in its muddy streets.
Odd to think of Barith as king of a city.
It perhaps sounds grander than it is. Ireland has many, many kings. They litter the countryside, and Barrett's throne is not secure. Flann Sinna calls the tune.
Who's he?
Soon to be crowned High King of all Ireland. Flann distrusts Vikings, though he needs them.
Barith will find a way. As a boy, he wasn't much of a fighter, but somehow always came out all right.
I'm sure what you say is true. Certainly he is loved by his people.
So yeah, this will be a fun little route here, you know, checking this place out. Start right off in Dublin. Dublin's pretty big. Look at it. It's nice. Yeah, imagine living back in those times. What a time that must have been. They saved life in these little villages and settlements and towns.
Your crew can find lodging here. Come, let us find Barith.
So I wonder if Dublin's going to act as like my home settlement while I'm here.
Eivor! Blood of my blood! Look at you! You have Aunt Rosta's cheekbones! And you, the 7-year-old lives in you still.
It has been a long stretch since we pelted old Ganfrid with apple cores.
He never forgave us that.
And Sigurd in the clan? How goes with all?
There's much to tell you, Barith. But let me breathe your Irish air.
Thank you for keeping my ports from being set ablaze in my absence.
My port? Yes, old man. I can rule my city even without you here. Eivor, you arrive in good time. I'm hosting a feast in honor of my son, Sigfrid. He is 17 today.
A 17-year-old son.
And rather a difficult boy at that. Come, there's much to show on the way to my castle.
A kingship, a son, and a castle. Truly, you have a fine life, Barin.
Castle? It is a wooden house. Finely crafted, to be sure, but in Shiraz, it would be home to a middling rug merchant.
Lead me to your rock merchant's wooden hovel, Barin.
This is cool.
Just look at her docks. Wee babe of a city, but the biggest port in all Ireland.
You cannot appreciate Irish air without enduring the stench of our docks.
It is upon the strength of this port I plan to secure my kingship.
Assad told me that your throne may not be entirely steady.
King Flann needs some persuading is all. Dublin's vast trade web will bring wealth to all Ireland. If Flann can be made to see that, my kingship and that of my children's children will be safe.
I cannot guarantee your throne, but a vast trading web is within my power.
No one else I'd trust my commerce to, old man.
You let him call you that?
I call him worse things.
Barith, my king! I still owe you a horn of ale.
It's a thriving little
This
city.
is where I leave you.
Don't miss the banquet.
I'll be there shortly.
Yeah, that's the king, woman. Get out of the way. Oh, so he's got his house up there. Okay, I thought he had a long house.
Baron,
my
my mighty king.
Aoife, this is my cousin, Eivor. Show him the bow I had you make for him.
Made me a bow.
This is for me? The craftsmanship is beautiful.
Me best work. Give her a try. Hit the targets before the sand runs out. Think you can get 'em all?
Of course I will. Stand ready to be astonished.
Aren't you the confident one? Sure, I'll be embarrassed for you if you shat on the eggs.
Watch my arrows fly.
I certainly will. Go!
Alright, so I got a little arrow shooting contest. I got 1, 2, 3.
The bow needs tuning, but it's a very thoughtful gift.
You had a long sea voyage, haven't got your land legs yet.
Úlfur hafði nýja öx, en hún var...
Well done, Gossip.
So let's take a look at this. We got a new bow. Oh, we got a place to raid. See that? That's cool. Where's Gale Bull? Oh. So it's a light bow. These are predators, hunters. Predator, fine light, light. 72, 56, 58, 75. The Spartan bow. That's been leveled up a couple times though. Poison your arrows when hitting weak points. Okay.
Wait. Is that a house of God?
Aye, Christ's own church. Ireland is mostly Christian now, and so is Dublin. Many Norse chew the wafer.
You make a place for them.
Them? I myself have a place in Christ's house, as I do in the house of Thor. So long as a god has my back, he has my altar.
So that's a church.
I've built this city up from rubble. 20 years ago, us Vikings were beaten. The Irish took revenge and sacked Dublin.
Assad told me that it's a Viking city.
Norse founded it, and I nursed it back to health. When I became king, I was king of a mud pit.
Annar kostur að höggva hann af.
I thought that was his house at
Algjör
first, but
öxamat.
church. Interesting. Doesn't turn Christian, but he still worships the old gods. He has a place at Thor's table and a seat in God's house. It's interesting.
There, up ahead, my home. My only regret is that my mother and my wife aren't here to greet you. They've gone on pilgrimage to the mountains just now. The waters there improve Mother's health. I am left to discipline my wayward son.
And to host a banquet.
Which should be already underway.
So here's his castle. So it is a longhouse. And
Up, Barin!
quite the longhouse it is.
Here we are.
Talk to him here.
Please, go enjoy yourself. I must have a word with my son. Come meet him before the night's out.
Well, she's here
Azar,
already.
I was not sure if I would see you here.
Why is that?
I thought you'd rather take stock of your wares than placidly observe caterwauling Vikings.
And you would rather spend time with this gossiping auntie.
I like to greet everyone at parties.
There is no shortage of amusements. Enjoy yourself.
Who's this guy?
Hey,
Hi.
What's up, dude?
Enjoying yourself?
it's great crack. It's a fine thing to celebrate future King Siegfried.
I'm curious. How do you feel Barin has done as king?
Oh, he's done a lovely job, he has. Likes to throw feasts. Invites us common folk. More host than king, perhaps, but he's a fine man, and the city has never been busier.
Can I ask, what is your life like in this city?
Well, there's a fair amount of work, isn't there? Hauling crates, shoveling muck. I'm a tanner myself. Long days stripping hides and dousing them in cow piss. You can probably smell the stench.
I can. Enjoy the feast, friend.
You as well.
Nice Irish fellow.
byrðir og
Follow your example. The example of a pack mule.
Ornstein.
Hann farinn að stela plógum frá fröngunum. Sá hann arning þeirra sumarið fyrra, segir að þeir dugi betra en arðar okkar gamlir.
Wow. Okay. So somebody's disrespecting my cousin immensely. Steal a little silver here. Where's that key? I guess it's outside. Can't go out there. Alright, we're not gonna mess with the key right now. There's a party going on, so
Siegfried! I expect my son to act like the future king, not roll in the muck.
So Flan will take you on as his farting court jester.
Think with your head and not your arse. Flan can assure my throne, which will one day be yours.
That makes you the ass.
Enough! Eivor, my son, Siegfried. I'm sorry, I must clear my head. Could you speak to the boy?
I'll kick your ass, little punk.
Only shitbirds mock their father under his own roof.
There you go.
Right. Because the cousin who just arrived has the authority over how I speak in my own home.
In Norway, you'd be knocked to the ground by now.
Come on then. If you've any guts worth respecting.
Oh, let's beat
Fine,
his ass.
whelp.
You won't land a single punch.
I'm gonna knock the shit out of you, kid. Yeah? You're on fire, too. Punk.
I guess I owe you thanks for not beating me bloody.
I'm not here to quarrel with you, Siegfried.
Da speaks so highly of you. I wanted to see if you lived up to the stories.
Does anyone? You're unhappy with how your father rules.
Da has the makings of a fine king, but he chooses to play the anxious merchant instead.
A visit to Norway might do a young Vikinger like you some good.
I'd love to go with Da. Maybe the homeland would kindle his warrior spirit. Give Dublin a fair and fearsome king.
I've lost track of your father. Any idea where he might be?
He wanted to clear his head. That means he's visiting grandfather's grave. Da has a chat with him almost every day.
Barith can commune with the dead?
No, his conversations are all one-sided. The grave sits at the top of the hill.
I'll find him. Thank you, Siegfried.
Eivor, teach me how to hit like that sometime.
Well, we got the kid's respect. Hopefully he respects his dad now. 'Cause that was kind of, not kind of, that was very douchey of him. Oh, we got some stuff in the water. Let's check it out. Fabric, wow, lots of goodies. That's where we need the key from. Okay. Well, let's go get that key. Yeah, there it is. Oh, why isn't the wheel moving? Chest there, texts. Okay, I don't know what those are for.
Can't. Need to get on the other side.
Well, we'll figure it out. Now we gotta figure out a way into here. Hit it from up here. Alright, drop down, man. Got it. Alright. Opal and got leather, some clothing. I don't know what that stuff's for. Keys up top. Chest here, where's the key? There's the key. I got fish here too, huh? Looks like some kind of new mechanic has been entered into the game, being that I got, was it texts and clothing, which are two things I've never collected before in over 60 episodes, so yeah, there's definitely a new mechanic involved here, and I think it has something to do with trade and trade routes and stuff like that, so we'll have to see how that works out. Some big ass fish in here. Catch an Irish lake grouper. Hey! There we go. Oh, you're a big boy, eh? You're a big lad there. I'm gonna bring you right to shore. We're gonna cook you up fine. Make some chips with you. Come on, come on. A little closer. Just want to see what we got here. Oh, nothing special. Okay. Nope. This is a big ass trap. Chest. Oh, we got the first tungsten. Oh my god, that's awesome. So I guess we're at a level now where we can get tungsten? That's badass. And a little titanium. Wow. Alright, so that's a material that we're going to need to upgrade. We should have checked in town. That we're going to use to upgrade weapons and armor and stuff like that at a higher level in tungsten. So that's cool that we got some. Here's the graveyard. That's where he is up at this hill. Oh, up there. There's some light. Alright, let's go see what's going on with my cuz. There he is.
Barith. Why so uneasy?
A king must forever be on guard. When I'm upset or uncertain, I come here to seek my father's spirit.
I didn't even ask after him. Somehow I knew he'd...
Some years ago, he was destined to die in battle, and he did.
He sits with Odin now. My family owes yours a sullen debt.
That winter, your family came to stay with us. I remember your birth, screaming like a warrior.
The plague year. No one would take us in. No one but your mother and father. I owe your family my life.
And what a life we had. I have fond memories of you and I slipping out to hunt.
In dead of night. Stars in the sky, moonlight on snow.
That's cool. Gets to reconnect with his cousin.
And that's how I got that scar.
I love it, he doesn't tell the story.
I do feel bad about that. What about the one on your cheek?
This? A caution from the gods about my vanity.
Come, if we tell all our stories, we'll be here a week.
What's going on?
Do you see something?
My imagination run amok, but let us away.
What the hell is that?
Funny how just the slightest noise sets a fellow on edge.
Why Thor's hammer, Barith? I could sleep a week.
Not as dry as the old days, eh? When we'd search the night in hopes of catching a will-o'-the-wisp.
Did we catch one? I have a memory of catching one.
This is so cool. It really is. I like the new setting.
More is much you want. Give yourself up. Grab him. Bind his hands. Who are these men? Damn you bastards! Break you!
There you go, cuz. Don't mess with family, bro.
Who were they?
My ascension to the throne has not been...
Has not been what?
Eivor. Now, my ascension to the throne has not been without contest. The previous king's son, Thorstein, is resentful.
You told me nothing of this.
You are my guest. I'm not going to burden you with petty concerns.
Petty concerns. I now know why you've been anxious all evening.
Aye, 'tis worrying. He's never been so bold before.
He sees you as a usurper to his throne.
Perhaps, but he doesn't seem to want to take it. He contents himself by stealing and smuggling with his band of ruffians. It's petty Viking raiding, but it puts me in a bad light with Flog. That's certain. Keep a sharp watch. Brigands rove the streets tonight.
You can be sure of me, my king.
That letter we found was from Thorstein. It was addressed, I believe, to his son.
What? You know I am always the last to leave a party. What is wrong?
We were ambushed by Thorstein's men. Rivals I was not made aware of.
Small wonder King Flann does not embrace you, Barith. You cannot keep control of the Vikings in your own city.
Thorstein makes me look like more of an arse than I do on my own.
I see. It is the High King's disfavor that makes this shameful. My cousin, I will take care of Thorstein.
No, I do not want to drag you into this sorry mess.
Oh, no.
Perhaps you'll
We're
accept
taking
silver
care.
to lie low.
Nope.
For a week or two. But then he'll be back, and back again. I can remove this blood, once and for all.
Trust me.
Eivor, this is not your fight.
For any and all of your god's sakes, Barith, let Eivor help you.
As of this moment, Barith, my arm is yours. Whatever is needed to bring Flawn's smile upon you, I will do.
Eivor, I've never been so happy.
Your family saved mine those years ago. A fitting reply would be to secure your throne. I will start with Thorstein.
It happens that Siegfried may know something. He once ran with Thorstein's gang.
Sadly true. Seek him tomorrow in the marketplace. After a night of carousing, he likes to recuperate there.
We will begin to forge a bond with High King Flann on Rise of Sun.
Awesome. Oh, look at that. I got my own room.
Barith said Siegfried would be at the marketplace. I need to learn about Thorstein.
There's a tattoo shop here, huh? There's a new one. Oh, kind of dig it. That one's kind of cool. That one here. Let's try the back. I like that back one. The axe is cool. That's just sweet. That's kind of neat too. That's okay. The Ubisoft ones are just horrible. Give me a break. Chest. Yeah, that one's the coolest so far. Those are all well and good, but this is just sick looking, especially with those arms. Yeah, I like that get up. Fire techniques. What the hell is that? Very strange. Is that him right there? Are you my buddy? He's a friendly kitty. Okay. Alright, well, we're going to go ahead and just wrap up this episode of Assassin's Creed Valhalla as we start to explore Ireland in Wrath of the Druids. If you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel and ring that bell for notifications. And don't forget also to leave a comment and a like on the video down below. And share us on social media. The exposure is appreciated. And be a big help into helping us grow this channel. Next time I'll see you in Valhalla.